Hi, I'm Helen Munday and I'm the incoming President of the Institute of Food Science and Technology. It was my plan to be speaking to you at the annual general meeting where I would be taken in as that new president, and also to open up the conference at Imperial College. But as we all know, factors have conspired against us, and we are all in our different parts of the UK or maybe even further afield. And here I am in deepest Leicestershire speaking to you today. I just wanted to say what a privilege it is for me to take up this position of president, and you can be sure that over the next 3 years I'm going to do everything I can to take our field of food science and technology as far as we can, to have the best people working in the field and to get the acknowledgement for the good work that we do. I think there is so much more that can be said about the value that we do as a profession and the products that we bring to people. And it's just a shame that at the moment it's not the best profession in many young people's minds that they would aspire to. But that's clearly one of the ambitions that I have for the next 3 years. As just a small anecdote, I want to tell you about a little event that happened just a week ago when I was on a cable car going up a lift in Austria on holiday, and there were two very nice young ladies from Germany who were sharing the cable car, the gondola, with us, and we struck a conversation with them. And one of them told us she was first into the conversation about how she's studying law and how proud she is of being a lawyer. And the other young lady sat next to her was really quite quiet, and we turned to her and said, "Oh, and what do you do?" And she almost apologetically said, "I'm studying food science." At which point I got entirely animated and excited about the fact she was a food scientist. And of course she came to life. But it's slightly unfortunate that she feels that being a food scientist isn't the most exciting thing that people would want to hear about. And that's certainly something that I want to change over the next 3 years as president. I'm delighted that I already know many of you very well. I'm looking forward to getting to know even more of you, growing our membership base. And I think one of the things I've learned over the last few years is that food science is really a very broad subject, and I would like more people to recognise themselves as food scientists, even if they're chemists or microbiologists or whatever they might be. If they're working in food, then they are food scientists and technologists. I clearly am as disappointed as any of you about not being in London at the end of March, beginning of April, to get together, and we can only hope that this coronavirus situation is not going to be nearly as bad as everyone fears it to be. Food scientists and food supply will be right at the forefront of what people are thinking about over the next few weeks. No one likes a bad situation, but if there's any sort of silver lining, it may be that if we do the best job over the next few weeks, people really recognise the value that food has in their lives and the importance of the food supply chain and the people like us who are behind it. So I really look forward to meeting you over the next few weeks and months and celebrating how great our profession is. And to all the academics, those in business, those in government, whatever you might be doing, we all have a part to play, and I look forward to working with you.